Hello, welcome back to my channel, Higher Thinking with Valerie Yu. My name is Valerie, and I'm so glad that you're here. So, I wanted to talk about how life, I don't know if anybody else is going through this right now, but sometimes life can feel very misaligned, and it might not be where you want it to be. It's probably better than where it used to be, but it's not exactly where you would want it to be, right? So you have something more that you're working towards. And it feels all misaligned and misconstrued because there's a lot of confusion going on. Different people walking in and out, being rejected, right? But rejection is definitely protection in a lot of cases, and it's also redirection. So if there is something that's not aligned with you, then it just means that there's something else that is. So if this sounds like what's going on in your life at this moment, because this is what's happening in my life, so I feel like there might be somebody out there that this is happening to. This is how I'm grounding myself and getting through this. First of all, life doesn't stop moving forward, okay? 5 years ago, I was in a totally different place than I am now. And then 10 years ago, I didn't have any children, and 10 years ago, I was 21. So I was in a totally different place in my life than I am right 10 years later, because I'm 31 now. And if I would have given up, if I would have just fallen into what my lower expression of myself wanted me to do, if I would have just kept on, just not caring, right, about pushing forward, then I would never have been able to experience being a mother and all the things that came with being a mother, and it wouldn't have been part of my life story, okay? And it's a totally huge, transformational, important part of my life is being a mother. It's a very difficult aspect of my life. But every hard times don't last. But if you push through, there's going to be something waiting for you. And that's my point that I'm trying to make, is I know there's something greater than my current reality. So if that sounds like if you're just trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, there is one. You just have to keep pushing forward, okay, and have a lot of grace and compassion for yourself during these hard times, because emotions and energies, they're heavy. Emotions are energy, okay, and they can feel really heavy. Whatever you do not stop taking care of yourself, okay? Because things can go really downhill real fast if you just completely give up. That, for me, that's part of the definition of giving up, is you just stop doing things that you know you're supposed to be doing for yourself, for your family, for your job, whatever, okay? So keep going. Life moves forward, not backward. So you have to keep moving forward with life, whether you have the energy to or not, or the motivation to or not. Like I've said in previous videos, find things that you do enjoy doing, whatever that is, to help you to ground and to help you to enjoy life in one way or another, okay? Nature walks help me. Meditation, listening to like high frequency sounds and things like that. But yeah, life isn't always what I feel intuitively. What I feel is that sometimes we go through these heavier moments in our life because somewhere that we cannot see with our physical eyes at this moment, there's things that are manifesting and coming together in the ethers out there in the universe through people, places, and things. And, we're if we give up, we won't be able to align to that. So you have to keep moving forward, because it's trying to find you while you're over here kind of trudging through the mud of your current reality. That's how it feels, okay? Like you're trudging through the mud of, you're not completely satisfied where you want to be, but you're grateful for how far you've come. That's super important. And I'm grateful. I always remember that when I'm feeling a certain way, I'm like, you know what? I said, I've come along far. I've come a long way. That's what my daughter's distracting me because she's walking back and forth behind me. But I've come a long way from where I was. I've done a lot of inner growth work from where I was. So if you can relate to that and you still feel like, I still don't feel completely content and I feel like there's more, it's because there is more. If you're not RIP, there is more. If you are still alive and you're seeing this and you're breathing, there is still more. That's the thing. Okay? Unless you completely give up on yourself, which you're just going to pull yourself back, right? It's like if you're rock climbing on one of those rock climbing walls, and you know how they have you like attached to like a thing, a belt and stuff on your waist. It's like it's like you're almost to the top to ring the bell, but you purposely go all the way back down. Purposely. Because maybe it was getting tough, but you were almost there. All you needed was one more step. But see, the thing is, in real life, we can't see that there's one more step until we can ring the bell. That's why you just got to keep trudging and keep doing the work, because you just can't see it. Well, you can't see it, but it's there. You can't. If you just keep driving through the tunnel, you're going to eventually see the light. That's what I'm going through right now. Maybe it's you. So if that is you, just know that you're not alone in feeling that way. Sometimes life can feel that way. There's times where life's like, I've had times where I'm like, yeah, I'm manifesting. Things are just, like I'm super excited for this. Like I got this going on. Like this is going well for me and this and this and that. And then there's times like this where things get really cloudy and dark and the emotions feel heavy and you really are uncertain of how things are going to play out. You can't really see how things are going to play out, right? You know you want bigger and better, whatever it is you want. Maybe you just want change in yourself. Maybe you want to change yourself. My point is that if you don't have the mindset of, okay, grateful for where I'm at now, and I know that if I keep pushing forward, because that's the only choice that I do have, that things are going to get better and there's going to be a rainbow on the other side of this storm, okay? That's all I got for you guys, all right? I hope that this helped you, if this resonated with you in any way, because you're not alone. I'm going through it, and I just wanted to post a video on here, but I also wanted to be very raw and real, okay? Because I don't know who needs to also hear this as well, all right? So that's what I'm doing, you guys, and I know that if I can do it, you can do it, all right? I know a lot of us have been through a lot of hard things. A lot of people have been through a lot of hard things. A lot of people have been through things that were very unfair. I've been through a lot of things that were unfair, but I kept moving forward and things did get better. Even though you're not able to see how it's going to get better, just trust. Okay, and I've also made a video about trusting in divine timing and divine justice, because it's a real thing. All right, trust in the divine, and the divine is just something, it's your higher self. It's something higher and bigger than you, and not in like an egotistical way. It's just filled with unconditional, it's an energy filled with unconditional love for you and knows you like the back of its hand. Your angels are with you, your ancestors are guiding you and watching over you, and that's it. All right, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope this video helped, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye for now.